All right. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good Memorial Day as we remember those who have sacrificed for our country. That could be something I can talk about. The concept of Memorial Day and how it's different than in Canada. So, um, where do I start with this? In Canada, we don't have a Memorial Day. We have a day that shares another day with the Americans. It is November 11th. However, in Canada, it is called Remembrance Day. And I guess that is the closest thing we have to Memorial Day. And I think a lot of people well, at least I was confused by the difference between Remembrance Day and Veterans Day because they're on the same day. And it was explained to me that Veterans Day is for all veterans, living and deceased, past and present, whereas Memorial Day is for those who have already passed. I think I have to trigger a sensor in this intersection because it is not changing. So, I guess, so in Canada we have Remembrance Day instead of Memorial Day. And Remembrance Day seems to be kind of like for those who have passed and for the present military as well. This light is just not changing. There it is, finally, the hand is flashing. So, it's kind of interesting how it works out that way. And in Canada, we also get a long weekend in May, and it is to celebrate former Queen Victoria's birthday, and it usually seems to be 1 week before Memorial Day. And it's interesting, depending on where you're from in Canada, sometimes, well, where I'm from, which is Western Canada, you would hear people say things like May Long. When they say May Long, they're referring to the May Long weekend. They kind of just. And it wasn't even until later on I heard that people in the East call it the May 2-4 weekend because it's usually around the 24th. So, which is weird though because it was last week already. Everything seems weird this year. Like, so some people would call it the May 2-4, but where I'm from, it would usually either be called the May Long weekend or just simply May Long. So that's interesting. How similarities and differences between our two countries. I will say that I believe Canada and the US are a lot more similar than either country would like to admit. Of course, there are differences, but really, when you get down to it, it's not like the difference between an Asian country and a European country. We're both in North America. And it's not even like you would compare it to another country in North America, like a Latin American country. It's just pretty interesting. Corolla seems to be distracted. I want to pass him. I do that. Oh my gosh, this Toyota just almost hit this Chevy. And he almost hit me while he was passing too. What a lunatic. And then he's going to make a last second exit dive. What an absolute lunatic. Wow, so this Toyota driver just comes up and gets like a foot from my bumper, and then he didn't really have much room to pass me, but so he squeezed in between another car and himself, and then and then he goes over into the left lane for some reason and almost comes within a foot of hitting another car, and then he makes a last second exit dive. Just insane. Look at this Accord, it's pretty beat up. I will say though, this is a beautiful day. Oh, did you guys see the accident on the other side? They got the state police over there too. I didn't see much. I just saw the police car and then one bashed up car. And this state is crazy when going almost 15 over and I feel like I'm crawling. Yeah, did you see the Mazda there just past the left lane hog? I wouldn't even say that van's being a left lane hog, he's passing. And if he doesn't move, then he's a left lane hog. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, so it's all good. Yeah, isn't this crazy, guys? I'm going 69, between 67 and 69 in a 55, and people are flying past me. So normally this highway would have a ton of traffic around this time. Things are a little different. I had someone tell me that traffic's kind of back to normal in their area in the Route 22 area of New Jersey, but around here I really haven't noticed any normal volumes anymore. Like if I would ever have to drive this way at this time. There would be a bunch of traffic here. I mean, there's still a chance for there to be traffic coming up the normal area around Patterson. I think I can slow down a bit now because people have slowed down a bit. And then move back over to the right. Yeah, there's almost always traffic in this area under this underpass and around this curve. So I'm not seeing that this time. I took the Mazda out for a drive just to make sure that it's not sitting. I took the Route 287, and that was a beautiful day yesterday. It was gorgeous. I love it up there. But I don't really like doing live streams from the Mazda because that camera is not very good. And as you guys saw, when I did try doing the live stream from the Mazda, it was just, it kept freezing and just shaky footage. And so I'll just stick to doing live streams from the inside. See if I remember how to get to this place without the GPS. You can also just get to Route 46. Yeah, I'll just. My card says 65. I wonder why the discrepancy. went a little too far, but it's okay. I've only been to this grocery store. I've only gone shopping at this grocery store once before, so and I didn't like using my GPS like the last time I did a live stream because it's just so, you know, it kind of gets in the way, and so I'll figure it out. I know I need to get to Route 46. Here are the signs for 46. I think this interchange is referred to as Spaghetti because it is pretty wild. But if you just follow the signs, it's not that hard to figure out. True Spaghetti, I believe, would be the Newark Airport area. Oh my goodness, that area is insane. So I need to turn around. Yeah. Might have to turn out. I might have to pull over somewhere to use my GPS, but that's alright. Unless there's a U-turn here. It might be better now not to. I just got a glimpse of somebody asking what I meant by spaghetti. I mean... Okay, I'm just gonna go here. What I mean by that is when a road is so... Like when an interchange is just so confusing because it's got so many different exits and twists and turns that you can take. Oh, look at this! A group of geese. I'm gonna pull over here and get my GPS going. Hey, you guys can watch the geese while I do that. Geese and goslings. That's cute. Okay. Oh look, I can show you what I mean by spaghetti on the map here. Look at this. Okay, if I can scroll, let me scroll. See, this is what people mean by spaghetti. Look how many interloops and whatnot they got there. Okay, so I need to get... I believe it's just over here. I don't want to open up the addresses because I don't want to accidentally reveal any addresses in my search box, so I'm doing this the long way. Lobby. Where am I looking here? I thought it was in that area. Oh, here it is. There we go. Yeah, Dallas. Oh my goodness. I've been to Dallas a couple times. Those are crazy. I think I've made last second exits at least once per visit to Dallas because it is just so confusing. Okay, here's where I'm going. And then I will get it just in the corner. Okay. That works. I think I need to adjust my... Okay, it's all good. This is so deserted.
Head west.
Okay, head west. That's helpful.
Turn left toward US 46 West, then turn right onto US 46 West.
Okay. And here's something that I really don't like. Stop signs to enter highways. So dumb. Okay, and then I'm taking this exit? Okay, this exit.
Take the Willowbrook Boulevard exit.
Well,
in 1,000
thanks for joining me on my adventure, guys. Like I said, I've only been shopping at this grocery store once before because the main one I would go to closed down.
Keep left at the fork, then turn left onto Willowbrook Boulevard.
So this is Willowbrook Mall.
Turn left onto Willowbrook Boulevard.
It is so weird to see a parking lot so empty. Do I even really have to wait for this light? Like, there's no one here. Oh, just as I say that, here comes... I feel... Did you guys ever watch Manhunter about Ted Kaczynski? I remember how he was talking about how people are kind of like... We're so trained to wait for the green light, see, like, and there's no one around. It's like, like why? Honestly.
In 600 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to US 46 East.
I heard there were talks. I don't know where, what state, but I heard there were talks of
then merge onto US 46 East.
Of allowing people to treat red lights like stop signs if it's clear, which is kind of like a driver's discretion. It's, I mean, kind of like a stop sign, right? But it's like, if it's clear to go and you make a full stop, why shouldn't you be able to go? I want to hear what you guys think about that. And I've even shown it in my videos a couple times. There are some intersections where the light just doesn't seem to change, and I'm waiting, and eventually I just go because it's like, well, why am I wasting my time here when it's clearly not changing?
In half a mile, keep left to stay on US 46 East. Left to stay on US 46 East.
And I think in the cases where, you know, it'd be kind of similar to where you know, we are allowed to turn right on red. And I think in certain cases where the sign says no turn on red, they could have a similar sign there, like where it was like if it's really hard to see where the other traffic is coming from and stuff. Like, I don't know. I think it could be done, but I don't really trust people enough to allow it to be done, because people find ways to mess things up. So coming up, there is a Toyota dealership. I almost bought a Mazda from them. It was a...
In a quarter mile,
what
take the
year?
Broward Town Road exit.
I want to
west.
say a 2006 Mazda 6. I was really impressed with it, but it had a few things wrong with it, and they weren't willing to go down in their price at all. So we decided not to buy it from them because they weren't. Because looking at the things that were wrong with it was not. It was not worth the price they were asking. So this Toyota dealership here.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Broward Town Road.
So once I get
Turn
to
left onto Broward Town
the
Road.
grocery store, I'll go in, do my shopping, and then start the live stream again.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Okay, we found the right place. Just gotta turn
Left, then turn left.
It'd be interesting if I continued the stream into the store and you guys could see what kind of, kind of off topic.
Take the
Like
next left,
I
then turn right.
consider getting a GoPro and attaching it to my shopping cart, like Costco and Walmart, and doing like a bad shopping cart drivers or something, because oh my gosh, if you ever think that people don't need laws and rules, just go shopping at Costco on a Saturday. It is proof that anarchy does not work,
Your destination is on the right.
because people just do whatever they want with the cart. They sit there in the middle, they block the aisles, they cut right out in front of you, they barge right into you. It's like you're basically invisible. Anyway, I will go shopping and return and start this stream again when I'm back. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you 15-20 minutes. All right.